everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Raid Shadow Legends, and I was just actually kind of messing around today, mostly due to clan quests that I was debating taking, and I actually ended up, being pleasantly surprised by my times from Venomage. Now, I know I've already done a video on soloing Dragon 25, but what I didn't realize was how the speeds are related to Bad-el-Kazar. So I'm gonna get through. Well, I guess I'll play the runs after. But I was like, all right. So it took like 2 minutes and something. Okay, and I knew I didn't build Venomage quite as fast as I did Bad-el-Kazar, and I tried to build them faster, but then I took away survivability, and that's not good. And I was like, all right, let me just, it's fine. I'm not doing the clan quest now. The one that you place decrease attack on dragon. I don't think I took that anyway. So I was like, all right, let me just throw Bad-el-Kazar in there. And I think the time was longer for soloing stage 20. So I thought this was an interesting experiment. I'm just surprised that how similar they were. I just really, for some reason, I really thought Bad-el was a lot faster. And plus he's a strong affinity. And I actually made mine faster. And the set that he's in aids to him speeding up. So I just wanted to show you guys a couple runs, and what I'll do is I'll play them, I'll speed them up, and then I'll show you my gear on both champions. And overall, I mean, my Bad-el-Kazar is better, should be faster. We have the exact same masteries on both champions, which I'll show as well. But I thought this was an interesting experiment just to show you, like, who's really better for farming 25, right? Let's see, or 20, stage 20 of Dragon. Let's see who's better. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to multitasking and trying to be resourceful with your energy, it's a great way to do so is to farm stage 20 with a solo build. Save your energy and get the most of your energy per points for a tournament, right? Like, sure, you're going to sell most of the gear, but honestly, I really need silver right now. I'm not mad at that. But the gear you do get that's awesome, well, maybe it'll be worth it in the end. But yeah, I wanted to do a little bit of a comparison, so let's get to that comparison now. Okay, this time Bad-el-Kazar was faster, but 219 was my other run with Venomage, 217 was this run. So you can see there's a little bit of RNG involved. I mean, I did a few runs with Venomage and Bad-el-Kazar, and they both kind of fluctuated the same. It was kind of like 215 to 230, 240 for both of them. So I think that was really interesting just to see how close they are in speed for just a legendary compared to an epic. And I mean, I did book Venomage, and I'm pretty sure my Bad-el-Kazar is booked too. I know they are. But either way, I thought it was just nice to see how close they were. For some reason, I just thought Bad-el-Kazar was going to be way faster. But no, I mean, especially for being how much like more speed I have built into his kit. And also the gear. So, all right, let me start with Venomage. Venomage is solid, right? We know she can farm Dragon 20, no problem. If you get her stats higher, I've been told she can farm Dragon 24, but I don't think I was able to do that before. Maybe, but I have the stats pretty high right now, and I had a hard time getting the right speed on her and enough accuracy at the same time and still keeping her survivability. It's a hard balance to do stages like 24 and 25 and still keep the survivability, get the speed, get the accuracy, get the resist. I could have done it with my regeneration gear, but unfortunately my silver's low. To be honest, I didn't want to waste my gear and literally steal every single piece of gear off someone again. And I was like, you know what? They can do it just fine with the gear that I have ready right now that I'm not stealing from other champions. So that's where I started with Venomage. I wasn't even thinking about Bad-el-Kazar. And then just when I was like, screw it, I think let me just put Bad-el in there a lot faster. And I was shocked at how much how not faster he was. I mean, he's faster. You can see that one run example is just show that he was like a little bit faster too. But still, I think this was just really solid comparison and really nice to see that even though Venomage is in regeneration gear, the only thing we have boosting their speed is, of course, like Spirit Haste Mastery and Oppressor here boost turn meter. And then we have Bad-el-Kazar with the exact same masteries. And I did book, yeah, he is skilled, yes. I didn't worry about this because didn't need to. I would do this if I was using him in higher levels, but for the heal. But yeah, I don't know. I thought that was really interesting. I have Bad-el-Kazar in a frenzy set. He goes more often. I have his stats pretty close to the same for defense and HP. He is faster, so that I would expect it to go a little better. I do have his accuracy and resist a tiny bit better too, but at the end of the day, this frenzy set I thought would make a bigger difference than what it did versus having to put Venomage in a regen set because it's hard to keep them alive otherwise. They need to heal properly. But Bad-el-Kazar here, he heals himself, so that makes it really, really easy. It's really nice. He has this heal here, and I could increase it even more if I was worried about survivability. So yeah, I just want to show a fun comparison. I hope you guys appreciate things like this. It's kind of a good way to show you, like, hey, you don't always need the legendaries to do some fun content. And it's also the reality of, I don't know why everyone's so obsessed with, like, oh, farming the highest stage 20, 25, or 25, 25, 25. But it's kind of a waste of energy to go to that extra level. 24 is pretty efficient if you really want. I mean, of course I want the end game gear as well. But honestly, thanks to CVCs and artifact enhancement events from Fusion, I'm pretty broke silver-wise. So I'm going to enjoy doing my Dragon 20 tournament with some Dragon 20. I'm going to enjoy doing my Dragon tournament with Dragon 20. Why was that a tongue twister? But yeah, I'm going to do that this way. It's point-wise, it's just better. And like the reality of how much improved gear you get from 24 and 25, yes, for endgame accounts it's worth it. But if you're just trying to finish up a fusion like I am, you're low on your gems, you're low on, I know this may not look low on your gems, but trust me, it is, especially with CVC around the corner. But I'm low on energy, low on gems, low on silver. I think I'm just going to take advantage of it. And I thought, why not give a little bit of a comparison of two popular champions at the same time, farming the same stage and be pleasantly surprised along the way. And here's what I mean again, Dragon 20, 2 minutes and 31 seconds from Bad-el-Kazar. about the same as Venomage. So there you go. Like, this was a nice experiment. Just super simple. Obviously, we can look, like I said, I have videos from doing a whole bunch of fun stuff with Venomage, but it works. I like it. Venomage or Bad-el-Kazar, whatever works for you guys. Or, depending on affinity, you can actually have higher levels done with both champions as well. For 24 and 25 if you can get the stats. But it's a bit hard, so I'm gonna have fun farming Dragon 20 today. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.